I need music. I just do. So I have somebody that's going to help me out. Yes, I do. Great morning, great morning, great morning, everybody. I am so excited. Today is Thursday, March the 9th. And I am so excited to be on here. I'm going to give a few people, give some people some time to hop on. Hey, Susan, good morning. How are you? I hope you're well. You always be up early around this time. And I always like it when I see your name pop up. I sure do. Good morning, everybody that's hopping on. I see that some names are popping on. Good morning, Miss Allen. Oh, I'm fixing that. I'm going to fix it. I am, Miss Allen. I promise I'm going to have some music. I'm going to fix it. But I want to say good morning. I was listening to the news yesterday, and they said they had, suggested that women stay home yesterday in honor of, Women's History Month and show the world what it's like to be without women and to wear red. I didn't wear red and I didn't stay home because I did have some properties to show. So I didn't do either of those things. However, I want to let you know that everybody knows what the world would be like without women. They already know. If you don't believe me, take a look around your house. Take you out of the equation and what would be left. Think about that. Remove yourself from the equation. What would you have left? Okay. Good morning, Lyric. Oh, wow, Lyric. Okay. I would love to send you some of my music. See, prayer. I already answered. That's what I'm talking about. Lyric, Kiki, you are a woman after my own heart. Send me some music, honey. Help me out over here because they will lock me up if I use someone else's. And so I do appreciate you letting me use yours. Good morning, Gwen. So send me some so I can use it. I'd love to. But today I want to talk about, taking stock in self-care because we already know what the world would be like if there were no women. We already know this. And so if you look at just the way our houses are ran today, you think about, the responsibilities that we do carry as women. We're taking care of people in our house. We go to church. We're taking care of things that are there. You go to work. You're taking care of things that are there. It's like you have so much responsibility that's on you until, how can people even think that they couldn't function without us? And I'm going to be on a soapbox for a while. So I'm going to go ahead and prep you now that, I am. But I'm just really excited because it's like all of a sudden I paid attention to this Women's History Month. Hadn't paid attention to it before. Good morning, Peppy, Brad, and Dana. So no, I hadn't really paid attention to it before, but I've always been one to want to encourage and help other people, but even more so this month with women. And so I'm excited about that. And this is nothing against the men, because shout out to you men out there who are doing what you're supposed to do too, but just in honor of Women's History Month. The person that I'm going to highlight today is a lady that I haven't known for a very, very long time, but I know her husband. And I know that if she is anything like him, she is an incredible woman. And so I want to showcase today Miss Betty Osai. And she's here in the DeSoto area. I have known her husband, Mr. Osai, for a very long time and kind of watched her children grow up. And Miss Osai is here in the area, y'all, and she has her own business that's called Shekinah Creations Sewing Studio. Shekinah Creations Sewing Studio, and she offers sewing classes, and she offers alterations, and she offers custom-made clothing in any African print because she is from Africa, and so she knows the good quality fabric and not this little stuff that we see sometimes. It's like too thin. This is your go-to person. Her name is Betty Osai, O-S-A-E, Osai, first name Betty, and her business is called Shekinah Creation Sewing Studio. Her information is on Facebook, so I encourage you to look her up today, Shekinah Creation Sewing Studio. I know I had a skirt on once, and some people were asking me about the skirt, and no, I didn't get that particular skirt from her, but she can make anything. So if you're looking for something that's custom made, need alterations in that area, Miss Betty Osai is your go-to person. And so, good morning, LaShawn. So I just want to say, we've got to support each other and help each other spread the word about our businesses. And so Miss Betty Osai is who we're showcasing today. And so I am looking forward to some more bios coming through my inbox so that I can share those with you. We have to just get into the mindset, y'all, that there's enough room for everybody at the top. I just don't understand when we picked up the mindset of, just helping me. I just want help from me. I just want things for my family. I don't know where that came from, because it didn't come from long ago. So if you look at those examples, that's not where you're going to see. And so I just want to encourage you today to give a word of encouragement to a woman that you meet and ask them if they know it's Women's History Month. We have to stand up and claim what's ours. You just have to ask. If you don't ask, you won't even know what people are going to say. Ask them if they know. And if not, tell them about, hey, it's Women's History Month. Do you know any great women who are doing some great things around? Let's share their information. But I don't see people doing that. Instead, we want to talk about, other things that really don't amount to very much, and we place a lot of stock in it. And so, women, I want you as a woman to practice some self-care like never before this month. I want you to set yourself up. Do that hard reset that we said we were going to start out with on Monday, and practice some self-care for yourself, because we're long gone are the days that we need to be taking care of everybody else and not ourselves. Okay? I just live for my kids, and I'm just going to do everything for my kids, and they my world. And that, where did we get off when we got so off track to where we decided to put ourselves on the back burner and neglect ourselves for the sake of everybody else? I'm sorry, that's not me. I love my children, and I was there. However, they're not just everything to where I'm neglecting myself. And sometimes we fall into that. And so I found this for us today. Good morning, Robert. How are you? It says, take stock of your self-care habits. Listen to this. The question is asked, why should I aspire to a self-care lifestyle? At their essence, most people desire to live a self-care lifestyle. They might not have identified it in those terms, but they want it. The reason so many people are not living it is because they don't know how. And that's true. They don't know how. We were taught how to go work hard and do all these great things, but we weren't taught to really have balance. Let me speak for Cree. I wasn't. It was either go to work, go to school, go to the military. And then Papa ruled out military, so that left too. So we were taught how to do all these great things, but we weren't really taught a self-care lifestyle. It says you've been taught how to be busy, how to eat poorly, how to chase money and jobs, how to manage stress, but not how to eliminate it, and how to overwork. Y'all, let's stop today. Let's stop. It says you've been taught how to be busy, how to eat poorly. You know how you've been taught how to eat poorly? It's because all your time is spent in extracurricular activities and taking care of everybody else and doing everything else, to where you're so busy you don't have time to prepare a home-cooked meal. So you go through the drive-through line, wait 3 hours to get in Taco Bell, even longer at Chick-fil-A. And nothing against Chick-fil-A, because Lord, thank you for Chick-fil-A. But you don't have time to really prepare meals. Remember back in the day when your mom or your grandma, let's say grandmas, because that's what I know, with grandmas, on a Saturday evening, they went to the grocery store and got all that food and stuff together. And my people from New Orleans, they had to go make groceries, baby. Made groceries. And then on Sunday, when you got out of church, you had a home-cooked meal. Y'all better get out of here. Good morning, Miss Betty Osai. Hey, y'all, she just hopped on. That's Miss Osai I was telling you about. We have to get back to that. I remember when I used to hop off the school bus and walk up the little sidewalk to the house, and before I got there, I could smell the cornbread and the greens and the sweet potatoes and the chicken. Lord, rest my grandmother's soul. Just waiting. We didn't know what it was like to eat out, but it was because she set the standard in her home. She set that standard. She sure did. And she didn't leave me anything else. She left me the ability to go and make a meal and how to set the tone in my home. That's what she did. And that's what we have to do. We've been taught all this other stuff, women. We haven't really been taught how to take care of ourselves. We haven't. It says what we are not taught is how to live well. We think buying a Michael Kors bag, hanging out at North Park, chilling with the girls, going to happy hour, hanging out here, doing all of this is truly turning up. No. That's okay to do. However, living a self-care lifestyle, that's the true turn up. That's the true turn up. Y'all don't even know when to give hearts. That's when they should have been flying. That's the real turn up. Because we do all this extra stuff for everybody else. We don't practice self-care though. We don't practice self-care. Care about everybody else. But we have to learn how to take care of ourselves, okay? It says your mind wants balance, your body wants health, and your spirit wants peace. Let me say that again. Good morning, Reginald. Your mind wants balance, your body wants health, and your spirit wants peace. What are you saying when your body says that that's what it needs? What are you doing? What are you doing? It says, let's consider what each of these statements mean. Your mind wants balance. That means that your mind wants to be challenged and stimulated, but it also wants a break from work and excitement. It wants a break. I'm learning balance, y'all. Oh, I haven't mastered it yet, but I'm learning balance. And the reason why I have to learn balance is because I know my body wants it, and so does yours. Okay? It says your body wants health. What does that mean? Do we need to just wait to go to the doctor because we're so busy and we can't take off work? Because if we take off work, the kids are going to get behind and this test taking time and we need to go over all these STAR strategies so that the kids can pass STAR. But I know I have an appointment tomorrow morning, but I can't be out because we have a testing coordinated meeting. No. That stuff will be there when you get back. You better go make that appointment and go see what's wrong. We need to work on the preventive side of self-care. So I already told you about Coach Tracy Reddy. That's a self-care coach. She's on my page. Those are the kind of people we need to be tapping into. Life coaches, T.E. Anderson, people who can help you find that balance. It says your body wants health. That means that your body longs for you to treat it well. Treat it well. We treat our feet well, get them done. Treat our nails well, get them done. Treat our hair well, we get it done. Health, I'll start working out next week. When you know them clothes too little and you need to be trying to call somebody and get some ISOT and resolution and to chew it and chaga. I'm just saying. It says your body wants health. We have to realize that we can't get so busy and so caught up to where we're not taking care of our own health. What happens is days turn into weeks, which turn into months, turn into years, poor health, and then all of a sudden you die early. Not my story. Not my story. Good morning, Rosa. Not my story. Cherish says, cherish your life. She is one of the people that we featured earlier in the week. Life engineer. People, we got to get on board. Let me tell you something. Nobody likes soul food more than me. They don't. I don't know many people who can eat greens every single day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and sweet potatoes, and garlic mashed potatoes, and cornbread. I can, but guess why I can't do it? Because it's not conducive to good health. Dana says, all that is easy. Getting that body right, though. And you're right, Dana. It's hard to get that body right because we are so busy. So we have to build in time. When I started reading that book that's called What the Most Successful People Do Before Breakfast by Laura, oh gosh, what is her last name? I can't remember her last name, but it's called Vanderkamp. Laura Vanderkamp. What the most successful people do before breakfast. Everybody said work out. Everybody said work out. So working out early in the morning is beneficial to those people. Now, if they're successful people with all these, Fortune 500 companies and CEO of companies, and they have the secret to success, why do we feel like we shouldn't follow in that pattern? Why do we feel like, I don't need to take stock of self-care. It's okay. No, you'll die early. Life is short and then you die. And everything you wanted to do is still going to be undone. No, ma'am. No, sir. I don't want to do that. It's the truth. I don't like the gym, so I have to do other things in the house. I went to Mississippi with Mark. Mark is like this crazy avid runner. And he told me he was taking me somewhere. We ended up in Biloxi, Mississippi. It was a bridge. It was so big. Rosa, you might know what I'm talking about. It was a big old bridge. That bridge was so big. And I kept saying, you mean like you want me to walk over it? And he said, yeah. I said, okay. So I called my mama and said, hey, this is where I am. If anything should happen to me, I'm with Mark on this bridge in Biloxi, Mississippi, and we're getting ready to walk across it. She said, okay. So we get out of the car and we walk around the car to get on the path. And this woman says, hey, baby, hey, Marcus. Girl, don't be trying to run with Marcus, because that boy crazy. He run too much. He run all the time. But that health, though. Health right. It's a sacrifice. And that's what he did. Did I do it? Won't lie. That was too much for me. So I'm not going to commit to 10 miles every time I run. However, I can commit to not stuffing my mouth with foods that I don't need. I can give my body what it needs when it's asking by changing how I eat and what I eat. Total life changes, cherish. Y'all know it's the truth. I don't care what other people say. I don't care what y'all say. Nobody's questioning what they put in those french fries at McDonald's that you can leave on the hood of your car for a whole month and come back and they still look the same, and the hamburgers do too. You don't question that. You just biggie size it all. And we do it for our children. And we don't ever question what's in it. But as soon as the opportunity is presented for you to live a healthier lifestyle, you want to say, well, what's in it? Let me talk to my doctor. Oh, I can't have that. Well, let me do this. Unless you got a serious medical issue that says you can't take anything but what your doctor gave you. And then you need to question that. Like, I'm just saying, Cherry, I'm not trying to be funny, girl. I'm telling the truth. Because I want to help somebody. It's the truth. So it's like we question all this natural stuff. Can I take it? Can I? It says natural. That means it's from the earth. God approved it. He approved that message. What he didn't approve was all that stuff that your doctor gives you, like what they were giving my grandmother. And I took her to the doctor and they said, baby, she takes that much potassium each day. I said, yeah, her doctor gave it to her. He said, cease and desist. Don't give her any more of that. It was way too much. I said, wow. Practitioners. You can let them practice on you if you want to. I'm going to pass, okay? It says your spirit wants peace. Women, our spirit wants peace. See, if it's not peace in the home, if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. I used to read those little sayings at my grandmother's friend's house. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You want to lose weight. You want to find balance. You want to do this. And as soon as somebody starts talking to you about it, you have 1,000 excuses. Your spirit wants peace. That means that at your core, you desire to live your life in alignment with who you were created to be. I don't know who you were created to be. I wasn't created to be quiet. I wasn't created to be quiet, so I have to learn how to channel it and control it. It's so hard sometimes because I want to light folk up, but that is not my role. That's not my job. But we have to know who we were created to be. And as women, if we get so busy until we're taking care of everybody else around us, how do we even know? You know what happens? Your kids grow up, they leave home, they might come back, they might not. If you cook and bribe them, they might come back on a Sunday and they might even go to church with you. They might. But you got to realize that no matter what's happening around you, you can't neglect yourself. You can't neglect your mind, your body, your spirit. And we are the world's worst at doing it because we take on so many other roles. Today, I want you to take a few steps back and look at your self-care habits. I didn't go to school to study self-care. I don't have a degree in it. However, I know how to read and understand and tap into the resources and people who do study it. Good morning, Portia. Cherry says, ooh, that's wisdom. No, I'm serious. It's true. Carolyn says, good morning, Creek. Me and a friend just got off the phone. Speaking of the same thing, we said we're going to start eating better and trying to start walking. I just don't like the gym. Carolyn, I don't like the gym and I'm not going. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all I do go to the gym because I don't buy memberships there. All I do is drive past them. I don't go into the gym. However, we do have stuff here at home. And I have a person who thinks that, like he's my boss and stuff. And so he tells me all these things that I need to do and makes these plans for me. And so I try to abide by it, without getting in trouble. I've been off track, but I'm getting back on track. I'm just being honest. We fall off sometimes, I understand. However, but our mind, body, and our spirit does need balance. And so you got to find balance. Y'all stop laughing. It's true. Like, that's what he does. But it's okay. It says your spirit wants peace. That means that at your core, you desire to live your life in alignment with who you were created to be. So you can desire to live your life in alignment all you want to, but until you put some action to it, it's just a desire that you speak that won't come into fruition. Okay, so you have to do more than just want it. Your spirit wants to fulfill its purpose, to love and be loved, to conquer fear in all its forms. Conquer fear in all its forms. It doesn't matter what it looks like. You got to conquer it. Oh, I don't even know how, and I'm just not even sure. Well, why do you think we have life coaches and life engineers and health coaches? Why do you think those people exist? They exist to help. But Madin said a closed mouth doesn't get fed. Well, she didn't say it like that. She said, a closed mouth don't get fed. I just thought I'd get that right for you, though. So a closed mouth doesn't get fed, but you got to know who to ask. So I want to just encourage you today to remember that, yeah, it is Women's History Month. However, I think I just want to be practicing that habit all the time. Good morning, Miss Diane. We are meant to be these incredible creatures that God created, who are moving and walking in our passion and following after our destiny. But when we allow all this other stuff to come in and we just get bombarded with it, it's like we just say, okay, well, I know this is really what I want to do, but I'm going to put it over here because it's not that important, because my kids are more important than me and they're my life, and I want to make sure that they get everything that they need. They will, because you're their mom. So you have a choice. You can take care of everybody else and let your stuff go lacking. Then your health get bad. Then you can't do any of the things you want to do. And then you'll be laying down on your bed of affliction thinking, I wish I had done this. I wish I had done that. Well, I should have done this. Hopefully your kids will be there, though. Because remember, you did. They were your life. So hopefully they'll be there. Good morning, artists. So it's like, I don't know what else to say. Other than we have to realize that we're not being selfish when we take care of ourselves. Somewhere along the lines, we got it twisted. We got confused and we started thinking that, oh, we're being selfish if we're taking care of ourselves. Well, guess what? Please allow me to be selfish, because I am going to take care of myself. And so if we can remember that our body, our mind, and our spirit need certain things, we will be able to do a whole lot more. Okay. And so I want to give a shout out to, again, Miss Betty Osai, because she is fulfilling her destiny and walking in her passion. And I think they have like 5 children, not like 2, like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5. And every day she gets up to fix food for these kids and their daddy and get them ready to go to work. Girl, that's Superwoman. We need to give her a shirt, get her a shirt with an S on it. Because that's real work. So that's who we shine the spotlight on today. For those of you who are just hopping on, is Miss Betty Osai out of DeSoto, and she has her business is called Shekinah Creation Sewing Studio here in DeSoto. So she's in the area. So anything you need that's African print and you want it quality, that's who you need to see. Don't be going to these little people, got this stuff swinging out their windows and the trunks of their cars trying to, sell you something. You better go ahead and get this stuff that's authentic. Because that's who we are, authentic women. Get you some good stuff from Miss Betty Osai, O-S-A-E. And she did hop on. I don't know if she's still on the Facebook Live, but I know she was on here this morning. But hey, I just want to stop and say great morning to you again. Thank you for taking time to get on the Facebook Live. I know you could have done a whole lot of other things this morning. I have my videos uploaded on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, can you please go and subscribe? I want to get those numbers up and eventually move away from this platform. I'm trying to learn more about technology so that I can serve people better. I was able to do a tutoring session this week via this video, and it was amazing. It was an hour session, and so it worked out really, really good. And I just want to again, thank you for hopping on here. But if you haven't already subscribed, it's Cree Perryman. Go to YouTube and subscribe there. And just remember that, you know what? You were put here on this earth to do more than just work and pay bills. That is not your destiny. However, we've got to know that our mind, spirit, and body does seek balance. And as women, we can't get all caught up with just taking care of what everybody else has to do until we neglect what's important to us. Our goals, our dreams, our hopes, our inspirations. We got this and we can do it. We are our sister's keeper. And remember, the world is going to keep rotating, whether you're standing on top of it or stretched out under it. But we're not going to have anybody being stretched out under it, because we're going to just grab hands and make a human chain and pull everybody up like they do in Jamaica at Dunn's River Falls. No man's going to be left behind. And so we don't want to leave any woman behind. And nothing against the men that are on here. Good morning, Jeremy. But it's just a shout out to the women today. Again, I want to say, what else? Oh, I do have a Spanish class that's coming up March the 23rd. Right now, the fee is $199 a person. It will go back to the original price of $295. No, I am not your hookup girl. Don't call me asking for a hookup. Don't inbox me. Don't text me asking me for a hookup. My price is what it is. When you go down to Hillco Company and they tell you how much your electricity bill, you don't stand there and haggle with them about your prices. You don't haggle with the man at the water meter. You just pay it. Please, let's do that with our women who are in business and trying to make a living. Let's not haggle with their prices. You want quality, and we're giving you quality. I want to say also, logo, those invitations are coming out today, and so I look forward to working with you on that. I want to see everybody at the top, y'all, because the bottom is way too crowded. If you're down at the bottom, get up, reach up, tie a new knot, and make it to the top. It's too crowded at the bottom. We want to see each other at the top. I want everybody to have a terrific Thursday, make a difference in the life of somebody else. In honor of Women's History Month, get out today, smile, meet 5 new women, just say hello, introduce yourself, give them your card. Just make yourself available to give a lending hand, because we never know who really needs it, okay? Artist said, you must have went to the school of artists, no hookup. You know what, our artists, I don't know if I went to that school or not, but I tell you what, whenever I go and get my hair done, I don't say, hey, Miss Lanisa, can you give me like a discount today because, you know, I shop too much? No, I want my hair done, so I pay the prices, and we don't haggle. So yeah, I guess you could say I did go to that school, but no, we don't do that. All right. If you have been doing it, stop it. Pay people's regular prices or do it yourself. All right. You are welcome, Miss Betty. I am going to come and meet you too. And like I said, if you're anything like your husband, I know you're an incredible woman. I saw where your son received an award. I'm not surprised. Those kids are geniuses. They just don't talk a lot. So whenever I'm around them, I always feel like I have to be like really quiet because they seem real quiet to me. But I want to say congratulations to your son, and congratulations to you on a job well done. I'm thinking that if I had 5 children, I may have taken like 3 of them to a safe place, and that way I may have been able to handle 2. No, I'm just kidding. I would have done like you. I'd have figured out how to take care of them. So kudos to you. Carolyn says $199 is a hookup. $199 is a hookup, girl. You're going to get quality teaching for like an hour and a half from 6:30 to 8 o'clock. And we're meeting every Thursday for 8 weeks. Find it cheaper. Let me know if you do. But even if you do, I'm not changing my price. Anyway, y'all, have a terrific Thursday. I am out. And I want you to get out, enjoy this day. Not even sure what the weather is going to be, but I need to go and take care of this new baby I picked up yesterday, and that's a whole nother story. So she's waiting. Anyway, everybody have a terrific Thursday, and I will see you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. Have a terrific Thursday.